My usual routine was scrolling through Instagram. I had no confidence in myself that I'll be able to make it. After participating each and every day, it was like a wake up call. There were so many things running in my mind, but so much stressful life I had. But before, suddenly I got a seizures. I was about to undergo some tests and all. I used to cry so badly. Each and every topic came in front of me, and it was like a great experience.
Hi, hello, welcome you all to Radical 5am Club Transformational Journey. We have an important participant today, a special guest, Grace Raji, with us, and we're going to have a heartfelt conversation to understand how Radical 5am Club has touched her life and transformed her. So, hi, Grace, how are you?
Hi, Rosy, I'm good.
Very nice to have you in the podcast, and it's going to be a great time to have this conversation to know about your transformational journey. And I would request you to start introducing yourself.
Yes, my name is Grace, and I'm a homemaker, having two kids, and one is into 10th grade, another one is in 8th grade, and that's it.
So if you're somebody who's thinking that Radical 5am Club is only for professionals, no, we train everybody, including the homemakers. So yes, what was the first thing that you came across this Radical 5am Club, or what were you looking, or where did you see the Radical 5am Club first?
Yes, my usual routine was scrolling through Instagram, and while scrolling through Instagram, I saw about this 5 a.m. club, and this 5 a.m. is very much important for me because I was a person who gets up by 5 a.m. When I was studying in college, in school, and as well as while working. But that is a very tough process by then. I mean, by the time when I was scrolling through Instagram, and this 5 a.m. Got something. I felt, oh my God, will I be able to again get up by 5 a.m. Regularly, consistently? So that thing made me take up the challenge.
So which month was it when you were looking into the Radical 5am Club, and how many months does it took for you to join the program first?
Yes, I saw this in February, and I pinged you related to it. I mean, can I join? And you said yes, you are very well join, but I just skipped 1 month, and I'm not willing to get into any of the thing which is coming in Instagram or somewhere. I will not participate through online things, social media things. So I'm not a person who gets into social media. Throughout February, I've been watching what people are doing, and I got very much impressed that everyone posting their selfie in the morning time itself. So we have to anyhow get up early and be awake, ready in the morning itself to do the other works of the day. So I felt, okay, I can take it up. Again, I came back to you, and you said, okay, you can join by March. So I joined in March.
Okay.
Yes.
The reason for this question is we have a lot of inquiries that's coming in because of the ads that run. And many people still haven't taken up that one step of getting inside the club to understand how the transformation starts. Still they are thinking, and that is the reason I asked. I really want this podcast to be very authentic. The people know that it is not wrong to think and come and join, but you need to be an action taker at some point of time. So I'm glad
I'll be the true example to watch almost for about 1 month what is happening over there. Keep on scrolling. I mean, what is happening, each and every activity, and I got impressed with the activity. Then only I joined in March.
Okay, so what was the learning that you were having in the March, and also what was your expectation when you saw the ad about Radical 5am Club? What was your impression? What you thought it will help you, and then what you witnessed in the training program?
I thought it should be it will be a challenge by giving some activity or task. So that I'll get up early in the morning. So 5 a.m. First, I had no confidence in myself that I'll be able to make it. And I thought I will do it for 5 days and then I'll leave it. I will not be consistent. After participating each and every day, it was like a wake-up call. Within a week, I felt like 4:30 a.m. itself, my alarm rings in my brain and not in, I get up almost 30 minutes earlier. And it was not only the task and activity, it each and every day it was like question am I myself asking to myself. So it was a great experience which I went through. And day to day, every day, it was like I'm sitting in front of a mirror when we were having class, and each and every question and everything will be like a prick for myself, so that I will not do it again. I will be consistent. It started again, like how mom and dad used to tell us in the when we were in
Yes.
in our childhood, when mom and dads are telling you that get up, do this, do that, like that, myself becomes a motivation for myself. And that was a true very good, I mean, nice experience which I had it through.
All right. So yes, many people think like, no, 21-day challenge, probably you will give motivation, or it's a yoga session or a meditation session. But what Radical 5 a.m. Club is all about, we actually want you to face your actual real self. So that is why we go about doing this coaching. So that is the main reason we started this Radical 5 a.m. Club, and we were giving you a lot of questionnaires for you to go ahead and face your own self.
Yes.
I think we all been conditioned like, no, looking into your own self or thinking about you is selfish, and we stopped spending that quality me time with our own self. So this is one phase where you can actually go ahead and steal that time before the world can wake up. And that is the main intent of bringing out this Radical 5 a.m. Club. And I'm glad that you were able to spend that quality time to figure out or probably rediscover your own self. So yes, during this journey, you also had a challenging situation with your health. So would you like to share that with us?
And it was like I took up this challenge in the month of March. And after March, again, I wanted to take part. And the next month also, I enrolled. And I was so happy. I'm so willingly I participated. But by the time, I don't know what, I was like halfway through out of the problems. There were so many things running in my mind, but I'm so much stressful life I had but before. But how I become is, I just don't want to talk about it after that. And then maybe I don't know what made me like that, and suddenly I got a seizures. I mean, I was about to undergo some tests and all, but the prior Grace was not like that. For a simple injection itself, I used to cry so badly, talking to God that, Lord, why are you allowing all these things to me like that? Undergoing CT scan, MRI scan, and everything, it was quite challenging. When I underwent MRI scan, it was like a very tough thing it was, and it was around 30 minutes. And after the 30 minutes, they made some mistake, and again they wanted me to stay inside the machine for about 30 minutes. And throughout that 30 minutes, it was so scary, so much noise and all. And in the beginning, it was scary, and immediately I started getting, I mean, every day. It's been 2 months I've been seeing your face in the morning 5 a.m. And suddenly when I got tensed, your face came in front of me. And each and every day when you give motivation, when you speak about some topics, each and every topic came in front of me. And it was like a great experience. I would never forget that experience in my life. Throughout that 1 hour, I've been you were talking to me. I was imagining that, not imagining, it is like I become like that. I got practice to it, and it was like very active participation of myself, taking into some test and all. I'm not a person who allows myself for all this. And I'll be like making so much chaos to my husband and everything. And I was so calm and composed. And after I came out of the test also, I was so confident that nothing will be problem for me and I will be all right. I got previous Grace had zero confidence, crying for everything. But after that, maybe you have to, even now, if something happens which makes me cry also, I am unable to cry because I'm not getting cry. I'm not getting my tears. I'm just thinking what to do. I'm not reacting for anything. I'm just responding for things.
That's a great turnover, right? So from a
Yes.
zero confidence where you start rediscovering yourself, and then you stop reacting and start responding to situation. That is a main changeover that we always impose in our clients. So I'm glad that you're able to implement that in your life, and you were able to see the impact. So talking about this 5 a.m. journey, how was your family members looking at Grace, who was waking up at 5 o'clock consistently?
They already have a point that she cannot do it more than a week. You will do this time and you will not do it again. But when they saw that I'm keep on doing it and there is a change in myself, while talking, while doing other works, and they themselves felt like, oh, she's doing something different, and they started allowing for things. They are allowing me to do some things which they weren't doing before.
Okay.
And even my husband, he gets some confidence in myself, I think so. And he is allowing me to do whatever I want to do now.
Very
Yes.
good. So the testimony actually starts from home.
Yes.
So I always tell this: if you cannot create an impact at home, you will not be able to create that impact in the world.
Yes.
So I'm glad that the change started happening inside the home, and you started gaining the trust of your family members, and you started changing your label that they had, like, no, she's not a consistent person, she will give up. And you were able to break that, and you were able to be consistent, so which is truly appreciable. Okay, during those learning, what is one predominant or significant learning that you would like to tell the participants?
Yes, a big learning for me is like there are some leakages which we feel in our life, and that truly puts us in a place where we ourselves will not have confidence in ourselves like that. And that learning about that emotional leakage and energy leakage was a huge learning which I got in my life. I mean, that energy leakage which I've been keep on doing all these years, which I stopped, which puts me in a complete satisfaction, calm down situation. I mean, now I'm very much calm. And this energy leakage, when we analyze that we are doing it, and when we stop doing that leakage things one by one, the life becomes more productive.
Yes.
And I got so much of time. And even I started telling my friends about this, don't waste your energy like that. And this learning about energy leakage and emotional leakage, everyone must know in their life, I feel so, which I got it from Radical, a big treasure.
Good, thank you so much. Yes, people tend to think from a higher level, and they will start getting exhausted, like, no, I'm not in a mood to do it. But they would be spending a lot of energy on unwanted things which doesn't need their attention at all. So identifying that area where your time, your energy is leaking, you'll be able to arrest it, and you can prioritize your work according to your energy level. So if you're going to ask anybody, like, no, what portion of your day, or what stage of your day you will be active, nobody will be able to say, because they wouldn't have introspected themselves at all. So when we do those self-reflection questionnaires, people will be able to understand, okay, this is where I stand. So that is how we go about imbibing those concepts into these people's head. All right. So what would you like to tell the audience about the 5 a.m. Club, and how much would you go about recommending this program to others, and what can they expect out of this program?
I myself started recommending people that please at least talk to Rosy once, take part in the 21 days challenge, and it'll worth or taking up your life. If you feel like the life is over and you cannot take this next step, or if you're confused about something else which pulls you down, please take up this challenge. I have a complete confidence that people will come out of their problems when they get into 5 a.m. Club.
Yeah, that is the main mission and vision of Radical 5 a.m. Club. We really want people to come out of those cocoon, or probably the autopilot mode, and get into the conscious living, where they are mindfully spending their time identifying their own strengths and weaknesses, and how they can go about converting them to a strength. So these are the expectations, or I would say or our end goals for people. So I'm glad that you're able to recommend this to the people over here. Okay, any final words that you wanted to say about?
Yes, all the very best to Rosy. And it is like the mission which you're doing is not at all a simple thing. And please don't stop doing it. Please keep on doing it so that many people will get profit out of it. And they will be like, you're guiding the people, you're giving the systematic step path. I was in a position where there is no that I don't know, I was not knowing what is the next step to take up. I was like stuck up completely, and you just showed me the path. This is how you have to walk. This is how you can make your day productive. So please keep doing the work, keep up the work, and it is really having a great time with you, Rosy, and your team as well. And very all the best to the Radical 5 AM Club.
Thank you so very much, and wishing you all the best for any future steps that you're taking. All the very best. Take care.
Thank you, Rosy.